Okay, this week's parsha is Parshas Tezava. The first psukim talk about hadlakas ha-menorah, making the shemen for the menorah. The Gemara says in Menachos daf Pei Vav Hamid Beis that on the menorah Lo Laura Nitzarech. Hashem says, Lo Laura, I don't need light. And later the Gemara says, Vim Tomer Laura Nitzarech. Maybe you'll think Hashem needs light. We're lighting a menorah to make light for him. Follow Kol Arbaim Shana Shocha Yisrael B'Midbar Loch El La'oro. They went with his light. Hashem lit up for us, so he needs our light. Ella the Teretz says, why do we light the menorah? Because Eidasi l'chol boi olam sheshchina shera b'Yisrael. The menorah is an Eidus that the Shechina rests on Klal Yisrael. And on that the Gemara says that the Ner Ma'arovi is the Eidus that it lit the whole 24 hours straight. I asked Rabbeinu Yom, how could this be? It's a shackle of a tire in the Gemara. Question and answer. Does Hashem need light? No, you bring a raya from our Bamshan, Sheishra B'Midra. What kind of question is that you need rayas? Hashem needs something. He needs, you could say he needs. The whole word to say he needs is something that's neged the ikrei amunah. How could you say such a thing? So he says a new pshat. So he brings, first of all, he brings from his father, but you could say the word without his father, but it's a very geschmack word from his father and his grandfather together. Ya'al's father wrote a sefer Kedushas Yom Tov. What was his name?
Hanan Yom Tov Lipa.
And his great grandfather was a Moshe Teitelbaum. I don't know if it's his grandfather.
Then there's the Yetev Lev, Yehuda Yechusiel. Is in there.
So that means it's his great grandfather was the Yismach Moshe or Moshe Teitelbaum, which was a Gon Olam, Amish a Gon Olam. And I'm not saying because I read it in books. I'm saying because I learned this sefer Yismach Moshe. So the Yismach Moshe says like this, and Acharov the Kedushas Yom Tov. The Moshe Rabbeinu said, Shem Lekeh v'Serem Yosef Aleichem Kachem Elef Pamim. So Klal Yisrael said, well, Hashem should multiply us 1,000 times. You're giving a gevul. So he said, Zumi Sheli, that's the bracha I'm giving. But Hashem vivarch eschem kasher dibra lachem. Hashem will give you a bracha v'li gvul kasher dibra lachem. So the question is, once Hashem gives the bracha kasher dibra lachem v'li gvul, so what do you need Moshe Rabbeinu's bracha elef pam? What do you need it for? So the Rabbeinu Moshe says in the Yismach Moshe that the pshat is like this. The Gemara says in Ksuvish that I think you just learned it a week ago in the Daf HaYomi. Gedolei Masei Tzadikim Yosef Mimasei Shemayim V'Aretz. Ksuvish Daf HaYomi Aleph. The Masei Tzadikim are greater than the Maisim that Hashem did to create the Shemayim V'Aretz. The Masei Tzadikim are greater. So now he says like this. What does it mean? Of course, it's so disatara, what do we understand? But it means Hashem made such a teva, or a mahalach, that when the tzaddikim have kochos, he gave the tzaddikim kochos more than what he does. That means when the tzaddikim are gozer something, when the tzaddikim, what they do, what they're mispal, it can be poel more than what Hashem would have done. I think the pshat is it's a seder in the bria like that Hashem created the world that way, that it should be run according to Maseim Shel Tzadikim more than Maaseh Shemayim V'Aretz. And you find another Gemara that Hashem that Rabbi Shimon, Rabbi Shmuel Kohen Gadol went into the Kodesh HaKadoshim, and he saw the Shechina and he said, Yishmael b'ni barcheni. So you see what? You see tzaddikim, they can give kochos lamala ad kedei kach, that he could ask Yishmael b'nei barchein. So that's what Moshe Rabbeinu said. I'm going to also add something, Elef Pomim. I'm going to make it Masem Shel Tzadikim. But Hashem Vivarch Eschem Kesher Dibra Elechem. But it could be that if it wouldn't be for them, I don't know. I guess he doesn't say these words, but it could be without the Masem Shel Tzadikim. Maybe Hashem's bracha, maybe it wouldn't be par as much. Kibiyahu, Hashem needs the bracha that comes from the tzaddikim in this world. Now, I think that's Adkan the Yismach Moshe, and in that, the Kedushas Yom Tov added, as I understood over here, that there's a lashon of a Gemara that's quoted in the Sheiltos der Avachoy, that in our Gemara the gears is different. In our Gemara in Sot it says HaKadosh Baruch Hu mis'ave lebirchas kohanim. But the Sheiltos it says HaKadosh Baruch Hu tzorich lebirchas kohanim. She'nema v'somu et shmi al b'nei Yisrael. Kebiyocho, that v'somu et shmi, they'll bless me, v'ani avarachem, and then I'll bless the Jewish people. So you see from here again, says the Kedushas Yom Tov says that's a pshat. When the Kohanim give a bracha, kebiyochel, they're giving Hashem a bracha that he should be able to bless the Klal Yisrael. First of all, we have to know where Baruch Hashem, when we're zocher to live in Eretz Yisrael, such as chus, not everybody is zocher to that, and we hear Birchas Kohanim every day, especially from our producer, that he gives brachos to Birchas Kohanim. Everybody knows about it. But we don't realize what a big thing, what's happening here. What's happening in the Ruchnisdika worlds. The Kohanim Kibiyacha are giving Hashem the koach to be Mavarech the Klal Yisrael. That's what's happening. Oh, so now we can understand the Gemara. Vim Tomer, says the Gemara. Lo rani tzorich. That what? That Hashem needs a light. What? Hashem needs a light. So it's like this, that the hadlokas ha-menorah, that's a siyua kebiyocha klape malo, that he should be able to be mayor to us. Hashem should shine into us, so we could think the shining of the menorah, that's the masem shel tzadikim, that's kebiyocha gives kochos to lamalo, to shine to us. That he says, no. The Gemara says, now we can understand the Gemara. It's not such a pella that the Gemara says that. The shaila is how it works, how the kochos haruchnim are mashpia up, down, from the sata leila, from down to above, and mileila l'sata, and from above to down. How does it work? The hashpah ruchnis. That it says, maybe our adlokas and menorahs go so far that it makes Hashem could be mayor to us. Then he says, no, that not. Over here it doesn't work that way. Take avadim asem shel tzadikim gedolim mi'maseh shemayim v'aretz. Not by adlokas and menorah. To be mayor, that Hashem could be mayor by himself. Where do you see that? There was no isarusa de lasata. There was no adloka. There was no adloka that we did that caused Hashem to be mayor to us through the Amud Onan. He says that the Amud Onan shined to them. You don't find anything was done with our mitzvahs to make him be made. That was Hashem did it by himself. Elo the Torah says the menorah is a whole different meaning. The menorah is Eidus l'chol bayolam shashchina shora b'Yisrael. Ad kan Rabbeinu Yom. The Chazal say that one of the kinyanei HaTorah is Shomea u'Mosif. What does it mean, Shomea Mosif? And Shomea alone is not good enough. Why is that a kinyan Torah? That's a good thing you had. Okay, very good. But why is it a kinyan, the Torah that you heard, if you're not a Mosif? So it's a chesaron in kinyan Torah. Why? The pshat is if you really understand something good, and you really understand it deep, and you were counted and it went into your neshama, you have to be mosif something, because ksem shen patzufem shavim, kachain deoseim shavim. Every person is different, so he has to be mosif something. I want to be mosif like this. Why is it take that you find by other places you find that tzaddikim kibiyachal give koach to the lamala to be mashpiyat us. When it comes to light, menorah, or they're not. So I was thinking like this. It says in Pasuk, Ha'ama hochem b'choshech ro or godel. And everybody remembers the Medrash Tanchuma that's brought in the Akdama of the Sefer Sheb Shmaitzit, that Ha'ama hochem b'choshech goes on Amelei Torah Shebal Peh, those that they toil, their omel over Torah Shebal Peh. And that's called the sitting and learning. And the Yegiyah B'Torah is called Hochim B'Choshech. What happens in the end? Ro or Godel, Hashem shines into them or Godel. The pshat is, so you see from here, the or, where does it come from? It doesn't come from our lighting or. Or is Hashem's thing. What do our tafkid is what? There is a way how we bring down the or of Lamala, but it's not through making or. It's through dafkid going in the choshech. That's what brings out the ro or godel. So Mamela, you should know that Adlakas HaMenorah is not kedei to bring down or. Bringing down or, dafkid comes from the choshech. That's what Amashomea Mosif on Rabbeinu Yosef work. Why do we have to light the menorah b'chlal? That the Gemara says, Eidusi, that the Shechina Shara B'Yisrael. You always have to remember the Shechina Shara B'Yisrael. That's through that Lakas HaMenorah. But what matzah are you living in? You're living in Ha'ma'ochim B'Choshech. And we have to know another thing. It's important to learn out from it. From the whole yesod of Ma'aseim Shel Tzadikim, a person sees. The emes is, when you see such chazal, and you hear such high words, what tzaddikim can do. They can change the bria more than Shemaim words. You could think we're talking, who knows who we're talking about? The Ovos, Moshe Rabbeinu, tzaddikim, what the Gra maybe. The Baal Shem Tov, Rav Nachman Breslau. We're talking about these people, Schusam Yogin Aleina. But who am I? What do I have to do with this? But you should know not like that. Ve'amech kulam tzadikim. That doesn't mean we're as big as the Gra. But everybody has a nekuda inside of him that it's called tzaddik. And this whole talk in the Breslauer Hasidus, that you have to find the tzaddik, look for the tzaddik. So I heard once from Rabbi Yisrael Schneider that he said it means, to look for the tzaddik means look for your nakud of tzaddik, for your part of, for your tzidkis. What am I? Where am I at tzaddik? And every person has his own nakud of tzaddik. And everybody has a special thing where he's special, where he's miyuchad. And in that, on that nakud it says Gedolim Masei Tzadikim Yezem Masei Shemaim words. I mean, you can be poil something that nobody else can be poil. Let's say you go daven a shachris in the morning. You get up and
we have 1 minute left.
Tired. So you might think, what am I doing? What's it? No. The little bit, the nakud of tzaddik that you have in that shachris, you could change the Masei Shemaim words. And I once heard from Rav David Shapiro, he said, you think that the Mesilas Yesharim had a whole ladder, so he means that only if you, that nobody can reach it, only if you reach. He says, in certain nekudas you could reach till the top. It means in certain parts you could stay in the bottom, in certain things you could reach till Chasidus, till Ruach HaKodesh, even you could get. That's the chizik we have to take out of this.
Sayamta. Yeah. Shakoach, thank you very much, Rabbi Kaplan.